Welcome back to Montana this morning. We're in the middle of hunting season in Montana, and MTN Investigates is learning about a program that doles out millions of your dollars to a select number of people every year, all in an effort to get hunters on land to fill their tags. MTN Chief Investigative Reporter Andrea Lutz joins us this morning because she's tracking that money and learning you too could get a chunk of it. Good morning, Andrea.
Good morning, Victoria.
Well, good to have you here, but let's jump right in. What is this program?
Yeah, so we're talking about block management. This is a program that's been in Montana for years. In fact, almost 30 years. 1985 is when it started. Basically, it started so that hunters and landowners can kind of come together and use each other in a way. Hunters can go onto landowners' property. Hunters then can access the backcountry and the wilderness for hunting in some of those remote areas that they might not get the chance to. So it's been around in Montana for a long time, but it's kind of interesting because hunters are using this land and landowners are getting a good chunk of money for it.
So how much money are they getting is the question.
Yeah, so depending on if you have a pretty good piece of property, you could be getting as much as $15,000 a year to have hunters come onto your land. So again, $15,000 if you have the right kind of property, if it's, you know, a good access point to maybe a big wilderness. It's a lot of money that the state of Montana is doling out. Now, not everyone gets $15,000. It just really depends on your type of a property. But, you know, $500 a year from the state of Montana is still a pretty good chunk of money.
And part of your investigation, you're tracking this money. So who is it that's footing the bill?
Yeah, right. So all of us pay taxes to the state of Montana. We all have fees that we have to pay out. Everything seems to come with a cost, right? So that really is the question. Who is paying that bill? Who's paying the money for the state of Montana to allow up to $15,000? That's really what we're tracking in my investigation coming up tonight. It's called Hunting for Bucks. The story right now is up on ktvq.com as well. And this one's an interesting one, Victoria. You're going to want to tune in for it.
Oh, yeah. Hunting's big here in Montana, and I'm sure a lot of people will be interested.
That's right.
Thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thank you.
It's good to have you here.